Chapter 1. Introduction to Stoic Philosophy. Stoic philosophy is an ancient school of thought rooted in the teachings of Greek philosophers, offering a framework for individuals to develop resilience and wisdom. Stoicism, originating in 3rd century BCE Athens with the teachings of Zeno of Citium, has persisted through the ages, influencing countless people seeking inner peace amidst life's tumultuous circumstances. Though its origins are steeped in antiquity, the principles of Stoicism resonate profoundly in today's fast-paced world. As humanity navigates myriad challenges, the balanced perspective provided by Stoicism can offer solace and clarity. Many find appeal in the Stoic focus on aligning actions with reason, which offers a powerful way to remain steady amidst external turbulence. By emphasizing self-control and virtue, Stoic philosophy provides a path not just toward personal growth but also toward societal harmony. This chapter delves into the fundamental tenets of Stoic philosophy, exploring its capacity to cultivate tranquility in modern life. Readers will gain insight into the primary goals of Stoicism, such as the pursuit of maintaining emotional balance regardless of external upheavals. Additionally, the chapter examines Stoicism's central principles, including accepting uncontrollable factors and living in alignment with one's true nature. It further highlights practical applications for integrating these teachings into daily routines, from enhancing interpersonal relationships to fostering community well-being. The discussion also explores how Stoic exercises like reflection and journaling aid in honing self-awareness and emotional regulation. By examining these concepts, the chapter reveals the enduring relevance of Stoic philosophy, providing tools for achieving a meaningful and resilient existence. Through this exploration, readers will learn how to navigate life's uncertainties with composure, leading to a more fulfilling and intentional way of living. Origins and key principles of Stoicism. Stoicism, one of the most enduring schools of philosophy, traces its roots back to ancient Greece. Founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BCE, Stoicism has had a profound influence on philosophical thought throughout history. Zeno's teachings, initially delivered at the Stoa Poikile, or painted porch, focused on cultivating self-control, fortitude, and inner strength through rationality. These core tenets have provided a robust framework for individuals seeking to navigate life's diverse challenges with greater resilience and peace. The primary aim of Stoic philosophy is to develop an individual's capacity to maintain tranquility and emotional stability, regardless of external circumstances. This emphasis on rationality and inner fortitude stems from the belief that true happiness derives not from external possessions or status, but from aligning one's actions with reason and virtue. In essence, Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control what happens around us, we can control how we respond, thus maintaining our inner harmony despite life's ups and downs. A central principle of Stoicism is the acceptance of things beyond one's control. This fundamental idea encourages individuals to focus their efforts on what they can influence while gracefully accepting what they cannot change. For example, consider the weather. We have no power over whether it rains or shines, but we can choose how we react to the rain. Embracing this concept allows for a more peaceful existence, as it minimizes frustration and anxiety over events outside our sphere of influence. Complementing the acceptance of uncontrollable factors is the Stoic notion of living by nature. This does not merely refer to following natural laws, but rather emphasizes living a life aligned with one's true self and purpose. Stoics believe that each individual possesses an inner guide or rational nature, which, when adhered to, leads to virtuous living. Acting in harmony with this innate nature involves the practice of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. These virtues form the foundation for ethical behavior and meaningful engagement with the world. Understanding these core principles, acceptance of what is beyond control and living according to nature, can significantly aid individuals in facing life's inevitable challenges. By internalizing these teachings, people are better equipped to meet adversity with resilience and equanimity. For instance, someone who has imbued these Stoic values into their daily life might face a difficult job situation not with despair, but with a composed and strategic mindset, ready to adapt and respond constructively. Applying Stoic principles in daily life can lead to a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Not only do these ideas encourage personal growth, but they also promote a balanced outlook on life. One practical application is the mental exercise of negative visualization, where individuals contemplate the loss or absence of various aspects of their lives, fostering gratitude and appreciation for what they currently possess. Such exercises help in cultivating a mindset that sees value and beauty in the present moment, thereby reducing anxiety about future uncertainties. Another practical strategy is the dichotomy of control, which advises distinguishing between things within and beyond one's control. By channeling energy toward controllable elements and relinquishing attachment to outcomes, individuals can experience enhanced clarity and reduced stress. This perspective shift empowers individuals to remain grounded and focused on actions that align with their values and goals, ultimately fostering a more contented and serene existence. Moreover, embracing Stoicism's teachings on empathy and understanding can enhance interpersonal relationships. The Stoic practice of sympathia, or cosmic sympathy, encourages individuals to recognize the interconnectedness of all humans. This recognition fosters compassion and empathy, allowing individuals to approach relationships with patience, tolerance, and kindness. By valuing the well-being of others as part of the whole human experience, Stoics contribute to building harmonious social environments. In modern times, the resurgence of interest in Stoic philosophy highlights its timeless relevance. People increasingly engage with Stoic ideas to find solace amidst the complexities and pressures of contemporary life. Whether through meditative practices, reflection, or thoughtful introspection, Stoicism offers practical tools for nurturing emotional resilience, mental clarity, and overall well-being. The transformative potential of Stoicism lies not only in theoretical comprehension, but also in consistent practice. Adopting even small-scale Stoic techniques can gradually reshape one's worldview, leading to a richer, more intentional way of living. Integrating Stoicism into everyday routines encourages individuals to act with integrity, face difficulties with courage, and embrace life's fluxes with gracious acceptance. Contrasting Stoicism with other philosophical schools. Stoicism, a philosophical school that emerged in ancient Greece, offers a distinct and disciplined approach to life. To truly appreciate its unique value, it is essential to contrast it with other philosophies, such as Epicureanism. While Epicureanism prioritizes the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain as the highest good, Stoicism sees virtue, duty, and self-discipline as far more meaningful pursuits. For Stoics, a life governed by rational thought and virtuous actions leads not just to personal fulfillment, but also to moral integrity. Taking a closer look at these differences, we find that Stoicism places emphasis on enduring hardships and finding strength in adversities. This resilience paves the way for personal growth, encouraging individuals to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and discipline. Unlike Epicureanism, which seeks external pleasures as a path to happiness, Stoicism focuses inward, promoting moral development and intellectual clarity. This internal focus helps one remain unfazed by external circumstances, fostering a deep-seated resilience that is invaluable in today's unpredictable world. Through this comparison, we see how Stoicism's focus on inner strength and moral responsibility lays out a practical framework for living a meaningful life. In a time when many are seeking deeper meaning and purpose amid life's distractions and challenges, Stoicism provides tools for personal reflection and ethical decision-making. By learning to control one's reactions to life's inevitable challenges, individuals can live a life aligned with their values and purpose, unfettered by the trivialities of daily discomforts or fleeting desires. Understanding the distinctions between Stoicism and other philosophies allows us to grasp why Stoicism offers such a profound framework for a purposeful existence. Individuals can view Stoicism as more than theoretical musings. it becomes a guide for navigating life's complexities with grace and fortitude. As one examines these philosophical differences, it's easier to appreciate the Stoic mindset that advocates embracing reality, accepting what we cannot change, and focusing on what is within our control. This comprehension of Stoicism's advantages encourages its adoption for personal well-being. With its emphasis on virtue and responsibility, Stoicism provides a solid foundation for cultivating a fulfilling life. The practice of Stoic virtues such as courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance builds character and strengthens moral resolve. Moreover, Stoicism imparts a sense of tranquility by reducing the chaos brought about by uncontrollable externals. In learning to detach oneself from material desires and fears, one finds peace and contentment through inner stability. Adopting Stoic principles offers numerous benefits for modern-day living. For instance, practicing the art of letting go and adjusting to events beyond our control reduces stress and anxiety. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot dictate life's circumstances, we can govern our responses. This empowerment through choice leads to increased resilience and adaptability, a crucial skill set in today's rapidly changing society. Furthermore, Stoicism fosters community well-being by focusing on shared humanity and universal commonalities. Stoics believe that by acting virtuously and adhering to a code of ethics, individuals contribute positively to the greater good. This notion of interconnectedness encourages cooperative behaviors and empathy towards others, diluting the individualistic mindset that often pervades contemporary culture. Moreover, Stoicism's teachings on acceptance and rationality support better interpersonal relationships. By reframing adversity as an opportunity for growth, individuals learn to face challenges without fear or complaint. This mental shift improves problem-solving capabilities and emotional intelligence, leading to healthier dynamics in both personal and social arenas. Benefits of Stoicism in daily life. Stoicism, with its rich history and timeless tenets, offers profound benefits when applied to contemporary life. By practicing the core principles of Stoicism, individuals can cultivate a state of inner peace, emotional resilience, and mental clarity amidst life's uncertainties. At the heart of Stoic practice is the cultivation of equanimity, remaining calm in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. This sense of harmony allows individuals to navigate through emotional turbulence without being overwhelmed, offering a more serene approach to living. For example, by focusing on what is within one's control and accepting what is not, a person can reduce anxiety and stress, thus achieving a steadier mind. Guidelines for practicing this aspect of Stoicism include regular reflection on personal responses to daily events and identifying misplaced concerns over things beyond control. This reflective practice is akin to a mental exercise, strengthening one's mental fortitude much like physical workouts build physical strength. As such, adopting a Stoic mindset develops an inner resilience that doesn't just withstand adversity but finds peace and acceptance. Moreover, Stoicism's practicality proves invaluable for navigating challenges, setbacks, and conflicts with grace and wisdom. Life's unpredictability often throws obstacles our way, testing our patience and resolve. The Stoic perspective advocates facing these trials without losing composure, which is crucial for effective problem-solving and maintaining relationships. When confronted with difficult situations, Stoics teach one to emphasize rational thought over emotional reaction. This philosophy promotes thoughtful analysis before action, helping individuals respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. An example of this can be seen in professional environments where stressors are frequent. A manager practicing Stoicism might approach a sudden project setback not with panic, but with calm assessment and strategic planning, thereby fostering a productive work atmosphere. Integrating these teachings into everyday routines can transform how we deal with failure and conflict, making it a catalyst for growth instead of despair. Incorporating Stoic principles further fosters a sense of purpose, integrity, and strength of character. Stoicism encourages adherence to virtue and moral excellence as primary goals. Individuals align their actions with ethical conduct and personal integrity by prioritizing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This alignment creates a framework for making decisions that are both morally sound and personally satisfying, reinforcing a sense of direction and meaning in life. A practical guideline here would be setting clear, value-based goals and assessing one's choices against these standards. This could manifest in dedicating time each day to contemplate actions taken, ensuring they reflect one's commitment to personal virtues. Over time, this practice ingrains habits that define one's character, promoting consistency between beliefs and behaviors. As people embrace Stoic virtues, they often find themselves leading a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Stoicism's focus on living in harmony with nature and prioritizing ethical conduct naturally guides individuals toward personal excellence and contentment. A fulfilled life, from the Stoic viewpoint, isn't measured by external success or material wealth, but by the alignment of one's life with virtuous principles. Such fulfillment comes from knowing one's actions contribute positively to oneself and others, creating a broader impact aligned with ethical values. The transformation brought about by Stoic philosophy is akin to refining raw potential into true character through the constant practice of virtues. Consider how this framework applies to personal relationships. Treating friends, family, and even strangers with fairness and kindness leads to deeper, more meaningful connections and a supportive community. In turn, these relationships strengthen personal well-being and satisfaction, illustrating Stoicism's tangible benefits. Notable Stoic figures and their contributions. In the realm of ancient philosophy, Stoicism stands out, largely due to its wealth of wisdom and practical applicability in everyday life. Central to this philosophical tradition are three towering figures: Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These philosophers not only shaped the direction of Stoic thought, but also left enduring legacies that continue to influence modern readers. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor whose reign was marked by both military challenges and internal turmoil. Despite such pressures, he is remembered for his remarkable contributions to Stoic philosophy through his writings, especially the work known as Meditations. This series of reflections, never intended for public view, offers profound insights into maintaining composure and ethical integrity amidst life's chaos. For contemporary readers, Meditations presents a timeless guide on developing inner strength and virtue, demonstrating how one might rise above external circumstances with grace. Turning to Seneca, we find a statesman and dramatist whose letters and essays provide rich commentary on Stoic ethics. As an advisor to Emperor Nero, Seneca found himself navigating the turbulent waters of Roman politics. His works, particularly Letters from a Stoic, delve deeply into themes of friendship, adversity, and mortality. Through eloquent prose, Seneca encourages embracing virtue over luxury and finding freedom through the mastery of one's desires. His teachings resonate today, offering guidance on how to balance personal ambition with moral responsibility. Epictetus, a former slave who became a revered teacher, brings a unique perspective to Stoicism. Unlike the other two figures, Epictetus did not leave behind any written works. Instead, his teachings were compiled by his student Arrian in the Discourses and the Enchiridion. Epictetus emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control while accepting things beyond it. His pragmatic approach underscores resilience and mental clarity, inviting readers to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and rationality. Such lessons are invaluable, especially in a world where individuals often grapple with uncertainty and change. By exploring the lives and teachings of these seminal Stoic philosophers, readers gain valuable inspiration and wisdom. Each figure, through their distinct experiences and philosophies, presents a narrative of resilience and moral rectitude. They navigated periods of great personal and political upheaval, yet each maintained a steadfast commitment to Stoic principles. This unwavering adherence serves as a beacon for those seeking to apply similar virtues in their own lives. Moreover, learning about Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus enriches one's understanding of Stoicism's depth. Their diverse backgrounds and experiences illustrate the flexibility of Stoic principles across different contexts and eras. Whether through the governance of an empire, the intricacies of court life, or the triumph over personal adversity, these philosophers exemplify how Stoicism can be adapted to various challenges. Studying their lives offers lessons in resilience, showing how they overcame obstacles with fortitude. For instance, Marcus Aurelius faced the daunting task of leading an empire during crises. Yet his writings reveal a leader dedicated to self-improvement and ethical rulership. Likewise, Seneca, amid political machinations, wrote extensively on overcoming hardships and cultivating virtue, reminding us that integrity can thrive even in corrupt environments. Epictetus' story of emerging from slavery to become a scholar showcases the empowering nature of Stoic philosophy. He taught that true freedom lies not in external conditions, but in mastering one's responses and attitudes. This message continues to empower those striving to regain agency over their lives. The collective teachings of these Stoic giants offer timeless moral guidance. Their emphasis on virtue, courage, and rationality transcends historical boundaries, offering applicable lessons even today. Emulating their principles can lead individuals toward greater equanimity, enabling them to face life's trials with dignity and calmness. Practical application of Stoicism today. In today's fast-paced world, the ancient teachings of Stoicism find a renewed significance. By adopting Stoic exercises, such as reflection and journaling, individuals can support emotional regulation and achieve a balanced state of mind. These practices are tools for introspection and aid in tracking one's thoughts and emotions over time. By consistently engaging in these activities, people develop greater self-awareness, allowing them to identify patterns in their responses to various situations. This heightened awareness fosters a deeper understanding of personal triggers and reactions, ultimately leading to more controlled and meaningful interactions. Reflection allows individuals to pause and consider their actions and decisions. Through journaling, one can articulate thoughts that might otherwise remain jumbled or unresolved. This process helps in distilling complex emotions into manageable insights, reducing the feelings of being overwhelmed. Moreover, by recording experiences and reflections, individuals create a repository of personal growth, which serves as a reference point for future challenges. As emotions become clearer through writing, individuals learn to regulate them better, choosing rational responses over impulsive reactions. Stoicism's core emphasis on mindful decision-making plays a pivotal role in minimizing stress from daily interactions. The philosophy encourages viewing problems objectively, disentangling emotion from logic. In modern life, where decisions often need to be made rapidly, practicing mindfulness ensures that choices are informed and deliberate. This thoughtful decision-making process reduces anxiety because it comes from a place of clarity and confidence instead of confusion and haste. For example, when faced with a challenging situation at work, a practitioner of Stoicism might take a moment to reflect before responding. By considering what is within their control, they focus on actionable steps rather than dwelling on potential negative outcomes. This approach not only prevents unnecessary worry, but also contributes to a calmer and more productive environment, both at work and in personal relationships. Furthermore, acceptance and rational response, key tenets of Stoicism, bolster interpersonal relationships by promoting harmony and understanding. Accepting circumstances beyond one's control, such as a colleague's bad mood or an unexpected traffic delay, helps maintain peace in interactions. By adopting a rational perspective, individuals can respond with empathy and patience, thereby enhancing the quality of their relationships. A simple act such as listening actively to someone expresses acceptance and respect. It signifies that one values the other person's viewpoint, creating a space for open dialogue. Over time, this practice strengthens bonds, as it demonstrates a willingness to understand rather than judge. Relationships flourish when built on the principles of appreciation and comprehension, rather than conflict and discord. On a broader scale, The modern adaptation of Stoicism significantly enriches personal and communal well-being. It encourages individuals to align their lives with nature's flow and foster virtues like courage, wisdom, and justice. By practicing these virtues, communities evolve into cohesive units that prioritize collective good over singular pursuits. This sense of unity enhances social well-being, where individuals share common goals and support each other's growth. Communities benefit from Stoic principles through initiatives that encourage honest communication and shared responsibility. For instance, community programs focused on mutual aid and environmental stewardship reflect Stoic values effectively. Such programs bind people together with a shared purpose and empower them to act collectively with integrity and foresight. Moreover, adopting Stoic principles in team settings cultivates environments of trust and collaboration. Teams that engage in open discussions about challenges and celebrate successes collectively embody the Stoic virtue of camaraderie. They grow resilient in adversity, equipped with the Stoic mindset that every obstacle presents an opportunity for progress. Personal well-being transforms under Stoicism's influence as individuals learn to adapt and thrive amid life's uncertainties. The philosophy nurtures resilience, enabling people to face setbacks with grace and determination. Embracing failures as opportunities for growth propels individuals forward toward achieving their potential. When facing personal hardships, those who practice Stoicism tend to view challenges as transient phases rather than permanent defeats. This approach fosters optimism and the strength to overcome obstacles without fear. Possessing such conviction is crucial for mental health, as it reduces the tendency to ruminate on difficulties and instead focuses energy on constructive solutions. Summary and reflections. This chapter has explored the enduring principles of Stoicism, revealing its ancient roots and continued relevance in our modern world. We have seen how Stoicism encourages inner peace through acceptance of what we cannot control and focuses on living in harmony with our true nature. By focusing on virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, individuals can navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. These principles serve as a guide for personal growth and ethical living, providing practical tools to enrich daily life. Through understanding and embracing these concepts, individuals are better equipped to meet adversity with calmness and fortitude. Stoicism also offers valuable insights for interactions and relationships by promoting empathy and recognizing our shared humanity. Practicing Stoic principles such as rational response and emotional regulation enhances interpersonal dynamics, fostering an environment of patience and understanding. In today's fast-paced society, the resurgence of interest in Stoic philosophy highlights its timeless appeal, offering pathways to emotional resilience and mental clarity. The skills and perspectives gained through Stoic practice empower individuals to lead more meaningful lives, creating a balanced approach to personal well-being and community engagement.